everybody? It's your girl Anna, and I'm here with
SGaWD, period.
yes, the one and the only SGaWD. Listen, I've seen this girl all over Lagos performing, working hard, doing her thing. How do you feel since dropping? I know you dropped your EP earlier this year. How's the high been from just all the success you've had?
It's been crazy, to say the least. I never expected that it was going to get this crazy this quick. I mean, knew that it was good, but I just didn't know that people were going to take it in this quick. So I'm super glad, like very thankful.
Yeah, well, it's good. It's really, really good. I love
Thank
it.
you.
I'm a fan.
Thank you.
But I really want to get into who SGaWD is. Can you give us just a background on just your upbringing and, also, how music came into your life and the connection you had with it growing up?
So basically, what would I say? I fell in love with music as a child, as a consumer, because I guess everyone does. Growing up watching things like Channel O, MTV Base, some nice like Nigerian records, and then having my dad was really into CDs. So like he would burn like these Celine Dion CDs and Usher CDs and like all these people and listening to all this great music, and then going into the era of streaming. I think I just always loved listening to music, and music is great and I love music. So the first, I'll say like pivotal moment when it came to music for me was when I was, I think I'll say like 7 years ago. I had a record with my friends. They were in Nottingham. So I went to uni in Nottingham, and they had they were in Burns, and they had like a record. And I was like, oh, nice. They were like, come studio with us. And I was like, okay, let me follow my guys to the studio based on, I'm just going to support my friends and everything. And then they put me on a song. And then I heard myself for the first time on a record that I wrote by myself. I can remember my friend still has the paper. And like, I was writing and I scratched and I wrote and I scratched. I had like a whole page scratched out. Then the bottom was like this little verse. But then like listening to that and seeing the way that we brought that idea to life, it just always like was like in my head like, okay, wow, okay, this is possible. Yeah. This is something that can happen. I can do this. Although I didn't really work on any music after that time for like 5 years. Since then, I just had it at the back of my mind that this was something that I wanted to do. Obviously, I had to like pause and do like law school and everything. But after I did the whole law school and I worked and I figured out that I really wanted to do this last year in February 14th, December. That was when February 14th, actually, 2020, Valentine's Day. Okay. That was when I dropped my first record.
I love that. And I know you said your favorite color was pink, Valentine's Day. But before we get into just your schooling, I want to talk about you as a writer. It seems like it comes just from your music. It seems like it comes naturally to you. Even during that period where you weren't really making music, was writing a part of your life at all, or journaling?
I was working and studying to be a lawyer, so yeah, I think writing was
true.
Writing was very much part of everything I was doing. I was writing everything. I was writing briefs. I was writing essays. I was writing like court documents. So yeah.
Yeah. But any poems, anything like that? Any like verses ever come in your head at all?
Yes, actually. I used to have like this private SoundCloud where like I would record like voice notes and dump them, like just be there and like fake to be an artist or try and live like one. But yeah, that's literally.
I hope you still have that private SoundCloud. Like, I think it's something you should put out like years from now. Like this was me.
So the craziest thing is SoundCloud actually like made people know there was SGaWD. So there's this record on SoundCloud there's this record on my EP called Are You Dumb?
Yeah.
And the Are You Dumb record is actually a freestyle from my SoundCloud.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So people was like on that freestyle, they were like, oh, this is so hard. We're loving this. Where's my funds? Are you dumb? Where's my funds? Put this out on streaming platforms. And I was like, man, I don't know, man. I don't really be doing this music shit. But when I was about to do the EP, so many people asked me, and I was like, okay, just because you guys have been really supportive and have really like been rooting for me, I'm gonna put the song on there to say thank you. So I went and I recorded like the proper way. I got a producer, they did the beat, and then like that's like everyone's like nice intro song.
Yeah, no, that's actually my favorite song, Rude, and that song is my favorite song. So yeah, Are You Dumb? So I'm wondering, like, Where did the energy from that song come from? Because you know, I feel like you're so sweet, you're so warm. But that one was like, you can't mess with me. Like, are you dumb? Like, you know what I'm saying? So where did those feelings come from? Where did you channel those from?
I guess from being in Lagos, because niggas always want to punk you all the time. But yeah, I would definitely say that I'm sweet. I wouldn't say like I'm sweet because sweetness is a possibility. I would say I'm sweet because like, why the fuck are you going out of your house trying to be a nuisance?
Facts.
So yeah, Are You Dub was just basically being in Lagos, having moved to Lagos in March 2020, and just niggas trying to punk me all the time, bruh, all the fucking time. I was just like, bruh, are you niggas dumb or something? Like, I have 2 fucking degrees.
Oh,
apart from that, I'm a whole ass savant. Like, you guys need to chill the fuck out. So that was where the energy, that was where the energy came from. Because I was just dead ass tired of niggas trying to punk me all the time.
Yeah, no, I feel you. No, I feel you. They would try, though. They would try.
This Lagos. Yo. I mean, the world, period.
No, that's true. And you just have to push through it. So the next thing I want to talk about, I think through your music, I feel like it's very empowering. But I feel like you talked about affirmation, self-love, self-confidence, loving yourself. Can you talk about this message and like what it means to you and how you live in this every day?
Yes. I'm very huge on self-love. I'm very huge on self-affirmations. Very, very, very huge on all of that. Growing up, I had like my body changed in so many different ways, and I had to teach myself, despite what my peers thought love was, or what my family thought love was, or what whosoever found me physically attractive or sexually attractive thought love was. I've had to teach myself every day that love is just my self-love, and my self-worth is just about me, not about like what other people perceive. And it's hard to do that, or it's hard to think that people's perceptions don't count into like your own self as a person, because we do see things through our eyes and we expect people to view us through the way we view ourselves. But trust me, it's your responsibility, no one else. You're the one who has your name. You're the one who knows like yourself. You're the one that goes to bed at night. No one else does that for you.
Yeah.
So it's your responsibility every day to wake up and tell yourself, today I'm not self-sabotaging. Yeah. Today I'm putting my best foot forward. Yeah. Today I'm going to be happy, because that is genuinely a decision. It's not a feeling. I say that all the time. Being happy is a decision. There are moments in time where you might feel light or you might feel warm, but the true feeling of happiness and self-love is a conscious decision every single day, repetitive, over and over again.
Yeah. Wow, I love that. You just dropped so many gems, like, so many gems just now.
Girl, that's how I live.
You have to.
It's not easy being a Black woman.
I know. Yes, I know. And I wanted to go into, I know you had a unique schooling journey.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to talk about your time in NYSC. And I feel like you've mentioned that like that was a pivotal time for you as far as like music. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes. So shout out the Nigerian Youth Corps Service gang, Kopawi. Shout you guys out for giving me the opportunity to, move to Lagos. So when I first started my NYSC experience, I came to do NYSC to kind of be like solidify my relationship with Nigeria as a country, having been out of Nigeria for so long, and also to solidify my relationship with my parents, because it meant me being closer to home. Yeah. But then when I got to Lagos, when I got to Nigeria, I decided that I wanted to be in Lagos to be able to be closer to people that I saw as like my peers or my colleagues in the future when it came to making music or creating in general. So NYSC allowed me the opportunity to do that. I was working with Nigerian Ports Authority, which was okay, to be honest, but just because of some stuff I can't really say stuff because it's confidential. I would just say that we can do so much better. And like, there's absolutely no reason for you to bring people into a space and ask them to work and then edit their work to fit whatever agenda that you want it to fit. So like, there's so many sacrifices that we're making in the long run that are going to have ripple effects on our generations and generations to come. So we should think about those first. That's that on that. But still, shout out NYC for allowing me to come to Lagos and like get the opportunity to meet so many great people and like get the opportunity to even like do groundwork with my music. And
for us to even see you perform.
For you guys to see me in person.
So I wanted to, I guess, I feel like maybe this has to do with also self-love and self-confidence and like giving yourself affirmations. But why did you choose the name SGaWD?
SGaWD. Oh my God. So literally, I genuinely think I am a god. Like,
as you should.
Not even goddess.
God. Okay.
Funny enough, not even goddess. Goddess, I guess, because, you know, to kind of like get the whole feminine suffix thing going. But I genuinely think I'm a god because I feel like there's absolutely no reason in this my life with the things that I have done, with the things like I've been able to do, that like I'm not a god. I don't know how to explain it to maybe be acceptable to other people, but that's not my business. I'm not explaining it so that it can be acceptable to you or it can be friendly to your ears or easy for you to consume. But there is no way that we're put in here and we're given the ability to create. We're given the ability to make do with the things that we have around us. We're given the ability to even identify problems that we can fix, that we don't have a God somewhere in us, or we don't have that in our... Genuinely, when people talk about the Holy Spirit, I think literally the Holy Spirit is you.
Yes.
Like, it's what you think, whatever like you think genuinely in yourself, that's what the Holy Spirit is. So if you're thinking some evil shit, that's what it's gonna be, some evil shit. If you're thinking some good shit, that's what it's gonna be, some good shit. So genuinely, like, there's no other reason why I wouldn't call myself a god. I chose to spell it as a GAWD, just not to offend people. And also because, like, it's cooler.
Even the spelling.
It's cooler. It's cool. It's definitely very, very much cooler. But yeah, just that potential.
I love that. You've been dropping so many gems. Like, I feel like I could listen to you talk all day. Like, you've been dropping so many gems. But I want to play like a quick game with you. Have you ever played Song Association?
Yes. I mean, I played alone by myself.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to give you like a series of words. And then you just like think of a song. It has to be a real song. It could also be your own songs. But it has to be songs on the EP.
Okay.
I feel like that's fair.
Damn.
Has to be songs on the EP. I know you have so many songs. And you probably would even use unreleased ones. So that's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like...
It's okay that you restricted. So it makes it more fun for the game.
Okay, so the first word, this should be easy. It's going to be rude.
Rude. Why you so rude? Run up on a nigga cause he blocking my view. Run up on a nigga cause he putting my food. Honey, I can never give a fuck about you.
Okay. You're the first person to really sing out the words like that. I love it. The next one is gonna be body.
We could be body to body.
Okay.
Body to body.
Wow. Hey.
Usher. Feel me? You did.
Okay. The next word is going to be baby.
You will always be my baby.
Wow. Ooh. I love this.
That's a jam.
I love this. You guys can't see everything that's going on. Right now.
That's my jam.
I love the voice. Okay. The next word, this is kind of weird. The next word is going to be banana.
Baby girl, you got me going bananas. Bananas. Baby girl, you got me going bananas. Bananas. Baby girl, you got me going bananas. That's One Nicole, by the way. It's from like his very first album.
Yo,
very first album.
This one. This is the only person to get this one right.
Really?
Yes.
I love that song. If you're that girl that will kill myself, I swear I will.
Okay,
I love that song. Man, shout out Wonder Cole, man.
Wow.
CZ, I love you, man. I love you. I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh.
I love Wonder Cole. I love him so much.
Okay, the next word is Wahala.
Goddamn. I don't really know anybody that says Wahala. Who says Wahala? I don't really know. Damn, y'all gonna have to
skip that one. It's okay.
Skip that one.
It's okay. The next word is gonna be feeling.
Oh, feeling. When I get that feeling, I want sexual healing.
Okay.
Sexual.
Okay.
Healing, baby. You when I get that.
Okay. Oh my God. I love this because you're singing. We're enjoying the vocals. We're really enjoying the vocals.
I'm loving it too.
Okay. The next one is going to be star.
Star.
I'm in love with girls who like to party, drink.
We already talk about star signs. Oh my God, that sucks because I really love it.
No, me too.
I love girls who like, okay, star signs.
I just wanted to.
Well, thank you for helping me. So star signs, yes.
I love that song. Okay, the next one is going to be Angel.
Angel. Oh my God. Let me be your angel. Okay. Let me be your angel. That's Angel by Solus.
Wow. Listen, this is no auto-tune, y'all. Like, this is no auto-tune. This is
Don't kill me.
Yo, this is crazy.
Don't kill me.
I love
Any other word?
You want to do one more?
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is going to be shake.
Shake, 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 Sonora.
Hey, okay.
Work, 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 Sonora. Work it all the time. Sonora, she's a sensation. The reason for updation.
You don't know the lyrics.
Don't you know? Yes.
No, I don't know all the lyrics.
Jumping in the line, rock your body in time. Okay.
Wow. Nah, you're killing it. You want to do one more? Or you want to move on?
I'm looking for one more because I'm trying to do a Beyonce one.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a Beyonce one. Okay. I'll give you single.
All the single ladies. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Okay. Don't this ain't of the world. I'm not that kind of girl. Your love is what I prefer, what I deserve.
Wow. I love that. What's your favorite Beyonce song?
My favorite Beyonce song is I can't believe I didn't.
Wow, me too. Wait, sing it. I want to hear you sing it, please.
Me, myself, and I is all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. Took a vow that from now on I'ma be my own best friend. I got me, myself, and I, right?
Yeah, no, you got it, girl. You know more than me.
I know that I can never disappoint myself.
Yes. Wow. Is Beyonce one of your favorite artists?
Girl, yes. You know why? Because I'm just like, let me tell you something. It's very easy for you to come up and be like, oh, I know how to do this, and I have all of this, and I have all of that. But every time she comes, she's so humble. She's like, teach me. Yeah. I want to learn. Yeah. What are y'all doing? Yeah. Like, how is it getting better? That's how it is.
That's how you become a master. You're always a student.
Always. She's always a student. Like, I don't know how. She's always learning something. She's always bringing something new to the game. And I'm like, bro, I just want to be like this. That work ethic, that's what we call a God complex.
Yes. I totally agree.
Put your best foot forward all the time. Yes. And not what you think is your best selfishly, but assess. Do some assessments. Look around. Yeah. See what's going on. See what's the totem, and be like, okay, let's see what we can do to either surpass this or to put a whole different vibe in the game.
I totally agree. Okay, now that the game is ending, I want to get more into this project that I love so much. Yeah. Savage Bitch Juice. Love the name. I know it's pretty self-explanatory, but what does this name mean to you?
Savage to me means a lot of things, but the first thing I'll see is savage means no fear. It's fear can turn people horrible. Fear made my dad like say, I'm not fucking with you anymore because you're doing music. Not because you're doing music, but because I don't understand what's going on. So I'm not fucking with you anymore. Fear makes people self-sabotage themselves. Fear makes people self-sabotage their relationships with friends, romantic or casual. Fear makes people doubt themselves or even like look at situations that they know as harmful but still step into it because of maybe fear of losing out on something or losing out on an opportunity. But trust me, being a savage is knowing that one, there's always the reward on the other side of fear is so much more worth being and staying scared. Two, I'm not a fucking hater. So I'm not going to go out of my fucking way to bite anyone, put anyone down, or even like try to mess with anyone's work, including people that I'm partnering with. Three, I'm going to make sure every time that I remind myself that I deserve the same patience, the same love, the same gratitude that I'm giving to other people. I deserve the same thing. So that's what a savage is for me. Being courageous, having self-love, and also having love and respect for other people.
Wow.
So when people hear savage and they're like, oh, I'm savage, I'm wicked, I'm this, I'm like, bruh, shut the fuck up, you are not on shit. Let's keep it there. You're not really a savage, you're just scared and you're opportunistic and you're using people to cover up the fact that like you are definitely not a one man, like you can't do shit on your own.
No. Yo, gems, that's all I could say right now. Can you tell me a time in your life or a pivotal moment in your life where you truly and genuinely let go of the feeling of fear? When was that?
Yes. When my dad told me that he wasn't going to support me any longer.
Wow.
I was so scared. I had moved. So like, I've been fortunate to be one of those children that have had both parents in my life the whole time. And my dad has been in my life the whole time. I mean, like, he calls me. We call each other all the time. We go shopping. We've traveled to countries together on our own, not on like a family trip. Just me
you guys
and my dad on my ones. We had the most beautiful relationship. Thank God we're getting back there. But we had the most beautiful relationship, the most honest relationship. And having someone like that root for you all the time, even like minus the finances are a bit jarring. But like, I didn't think it was gonna hit me as hard when I didn't hear his voice all the time. Or when I didn't get an encouraging word for him. Or when I didn't hear I love you or I'm proud of you. Stuff like that. That was very scary to me because I'd never lived my life like that. And it was very scary to me because because of the environment I was in, I started thinking the worst could happen. Would I get into trouble trying to find my way in Lagos? Would I like just get fucked up? Or like, am I going to have to go back home because I couldn't find my way? Like, it was so scary. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to put my best foot forward. And I totally let go of the fear when it was just like, you know what? I'm going to do this as much as I can. And that was when I let go of the fear, because I feel like when you feel like you've lost everything, there's nothing else to lose. To be scared of again.
Facts. Well, I'm glad you guys are getting to that place.
Period.
Yes, with no fear, and get back into that place with no fear.
Yes. I mean, it does take time. It does take time because there's a lot of resentment. But I feel like once you get over yourself and you understand that your parents are human beings as well. So the same feelings of fear that you have and doubt that you have and all of that stuff, the same turbulence of mind that you have, they have, and they probably have times two, because they're still responsible for you.
Sooner or later, they'll be making TikToks to your song. I'm trying to tell you.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to tell you, sooner or later. Okay, so I want to talk about your genre. I feel like you're so versatile. Like I don't even want to box you in Alte. Like do you not like when are you okay with the whole Alte label? I feel like you just escort.
Before I used to not be okay with it, but I'll tell you why I am now. It was so hard for us as young people who decided not to do the popular culture sound to even find a market.
Yeah.
So we had to give ourselves a vibe.
Yeah.
We had to give ourselves a name. And that's where Alte came from. Yeah. Now is everybody's using the Alte word to describe things even as dressing or a state of mind.
Yeah.
So it's like that label helped us to build a community.
Yeah.
And even if other people are choosing to use it as derogatory, I don't give a fuck about them. My sound is very, very much alternative. It's very much away from pop culture because that's what Alte means anyways.
Yeah.
It just means it's not what is considered pop culture. Yeah. But as to say, I'm part of the Alte community, yes, but I wouldn't call my music Alte because I have a different genre of music.
Yeah.
Like I call my music feel good music.
Yeah, yeah.
Whether it's like boom bap rap, whether I'm sparring, whether I'm like battle rapping other niggas, it will make you feel good.
Yeah.
You throw a couple of smirks in there. You'd be like, ooh, okay, girl.
Like I know it's like savage, but when I listen to your songs, I feel like a bad bitch. Like, you feel like fearless. You can conquer anything, and I feel like that's what you wanna put out to the world.
That's definitely it. I needed that. Savage Bitch Juice was very much for me, as it is very much for other women out there that need a moment where they need to be reminded that okay, I am the shit, or that don't even have never even experienced it, because we're so privileged that we don't realize that other women have never seen this side of life. They've never had the opportunity to even experience making choices for themselves. So it's things like this matter. Music like this matters. Books like this matters. Films like this matters, because it shows people that okay, they have options. Especially here in Nige, where so much that goes over people's heads, or so much that goes over people's eyes. So, and when music is something that's very popular, you want to be sending the right message.
The right message, And I feel like also, I know you've spoken about just sexual liberation and it not being frowned upon, more of an empowering thing. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, I when I speak in my music, I speak both for women who are choosing to have multiple sexual partners, for women who are choosing to have one, and for women who are choosing to have none at all. Because that's what empowerment is. Empowerment is not about what you're doing, but it's about allowing you the freedom to have that choice. To say, today, I want to be with Mike, and I want to be with Gabriel, and I want to be with this guy, and today I don't want to be with any of you at all, because I want to be with myself. Women shouldn't be frowned upon for choosing or for making whatever choices that they make, especially because even when we don't make choices, we're still in grave danger. So allow us to do the one that we want to do.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I love that. I could really listen to this girl speak all day. I feel like I know I keep saying gems, but it's gems on top of gems on top of gems. Yes. Okay, let's talk about your stage presence.
Yes, girl.
I've never seen anybody perform in Lagos the way you perform. You're so interactive. Where does this energy come from, and how do you plan out what you put out on stage, or it just comes naturally? You just feel it.
So I'm someone who has been at concerts in the past. I'm a big concert person. I'm a big show person. So when I go there as a consumer already, I'm looking at things that I'd expect from whosoever is on stage to give me my money's worth. I want to be involved. Not only do I want the music to sound right, I want the vibe to be right. So I want people to be like, okay, I'm having fun. Oh, okay, crack a little joke up there, feel comfortable. I want I want to feel like I know you. As an artist. I don't want to feel like, okay, you're on a big stage and I'm over here and we can't connect. So that barrier first, I need to take that barrier off. And doing that, you have to be interactive. Also because Lagos crowd is very difficult.
They don't move. They don't move at all.
They just pull out their phones.
Yes.
Lagos crowd is very difficult. So sometimes you have to be so immersive that you make them forget for a split second to pull their phones out.
Yeah.
They just need to have fun.
Yeah. And that's how I felt when I was watching. I'm like, wow, this girl's fun. You came on like 3 times. I'm like, yes. It didn't feel like, oh, this girl again. It felt like, wow, she's giving us more.
Yes.
Nah, I was excited.
Yes.
But let's talk about collabs. And I want to talk about you and Somadina's musical chemistry. Because that's when I was like, wow, like these girls really feed off of each other.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me more about that? How did you guys' musical relationship come about?
Somadina hit me up to do Know Me, the record that we have before Pop Shiz. So that's her record, produced by the same guy, coincidentally. So she hit me up and I was like, yeah, sure. I'm definitely down. You're a girl, you're a woman who's doing amazing stuff in the space. I'm a woman as well who's doing amazing stuff in the space. Why don't we just join forces together and let these niggas know that, like,
we're here.
It's not even like we're here. We're just like, what's good?
What's good?
Y'all are putting out.
Facts. No.
So that was no shade though.
No shade.
I was just like, yeah, what's good? Like, do you understand?
Yeah.
What's good? So it was just like, it was really fun. It was also a thing where I was trying to make a thing to collaborate as much with women who were down to collaborate as much as I was doing with men.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to have a feature run at that time. So Soma was just perfect. And ever since then, we've had a good relationship.
I'm begging you, please, do a collab album. Please.
Collab EP.
Yeah, something.
Hey, you don't have to ask Universal that.
I know. I just feel like there's so many women in the African space that are so talented.
Yeah.
And if 2 girls, like Drake and Future, Kanye and Jay-Z.
Yes, that kind of thing.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. Just 2 people that, make good music and have organic chemistry. That would be so dope.
I'll definitely say that. I say that for sure. Yeah. The thing is, making music in Nigeria is not easy, especially when you're not signed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like, or especially when you're independent and when the other party is signed.
Yeah.
So making like collaborative projects are not like the easiest. But I'll say this for sure, me and Soma, we make it work all the time.
Yeah.
So like I'm definitely down to doing like a little 3-pack EP.
Yeah, no, I love that.
A little cute gift.
Yes.
For the people that love chemistry so much.
Please send it to me first.
But I will.
I wanted to. So speaking of you being independent,
yeah.
Do you feel like you want to remain that way? Do you want to get signed eventually? Like, what do you think? Because a lot of artists are going down to just sticking independent path.
Yeah. I would say that like before, for like 10, 15 years ago, you have to be signed. Like, dead ass have to be signed to even like afford stuff like promotions and like radio and stuff. But right now, there's no need.
Yeah.
Like if there was a need, I would do it. But in my opinion, I feel like with enough resilience and bruh, you have access to maybe not access to the same spaces, but you have access to the same information that signed people have access to.
Yeah.
Just by mere fact of even mingling with them.
Yeah.
So like, why not just put your ears to the ground and be attentive and figure out a way to make it work for yourself? Because getting signed means that you owe like more people money. So I don't like owing people money.
No, I feel you. So I feel like, you started putting out music 2020. How has it been just watching your career just grow, like manifest? Like,
oh my God, it's been amazing. I try as much as possible, even when I'm dealing with real life situations, to put my best foot forward all the time. So just seeing that pay off, because so many people are making music. I don't think people actually know how much people make music in Nigeria. You would be shook to find out the amount of people that are making music in Nigeria. So like being at the point where I'm in the game for a year or a little over a year, and DSPs like Apple Music and Spotify and Audiomack are recognizing me, and like people are listening to my music, and people are not only listening to my music, but they are actually enjoying it I see like people tweet my lyrics and they're like, whatever SGaWD says, I agree. I'm like, okay, not me being a preacher.
You are though. That's dropping gems, like.
But like just seeing that growth is just a testimony to what being intentional.
Yeah.
Just moving intentional and moving with the right team can do.
Yeah. So let's talk about teams, community, being intentional. Tell me about the Cult Collective and what you want to do for African creatives.
Shout out Cult Collective. So Cult Collective is basically a collective, a community of African, not only African creatives, but African creatives who are into Web3 developing and tech. So basically the whole idea was like NFT. Everybody's hearing about NFTs. We all know that like Nigeria is the one place that like is for wealth creation. Like I'm talking about wealth creation. Forget when people tell you that, oh, the country is slow and like there's no money here. There is money here. The logistics of it might be slow, and just getting yourself in spaces where there's a movement or flow of money might be difficult. But once you get in, you'll be shocked to see how much money there is. And having some place like the tech space, the NFT space, that is a decentralized space that I don't need clout for, or I don't need to man for. It's going to be a way to liberate a lot of African creatives. Just getting equipment is a hassle.
Yeah.
Having a laptop is so expensive. Buying a MacBook right now probably sets you back ₦1 million plus.
Yeah.
That's so expensive. Like, there's so many graphic designers, so many videographers, so many cinematographers that don't have access to these kind of funds, and we need a way to support them.
Yeah.
So shout out to Inoma. Inoma is the founder of Cult Collective. So shout out to Inoma and for bringing this idea to us and asking me to work with her on it, and saying that, okay, let's create a bridge where we can bring American, European, like outside people in the tech world into Africa and tell them like, look at these people here. These people that are in Cult Collectives.
Yeah.
This is a web designer. This is a Web3 developer. This is a graphic designer. These people can help you do what you want. So it's an automatic blue check. I don't have to struggle. I don't have to show you evidence that I'm not a fraudster.
Yeah.
I don't have to do
verified.
All of that. It's just verified, and it's changing like people's lives, like giving people like an opportunity to remove themselves from, poverty, or to create some sort of income for themselves. And support themselves.
Yeah, I feel like NFTs are such a new thing.
They are,
and a lot of people are so confused. But when do you expect to drop this NFT? Because I know you've been asking a lot of questions on your story about it.
Yes, I'm expecting to drop my NFTs by God's grace in a week. So like the second week of January, the NFT should be out. You can follow me on SGaWD01 on my social media. It'll probably be up so you can like get updates. But when you think about an NFT, just think about an NFT as a stock, like buying into something. If you bought my NFT right now, in the next 4 years, by God's grace and by my intentionality, my career is going to be like at a certain level. So imagine having my NFT right now and like how much that NFT is going to be worth in 5 years or in 4 years, in addition to other token functions that we'll be giving. So you could have access to merch, you could have like access to the new music, you could have access to like the stems of music that you could use to go and create your own stuff. So it's basically just like creating a whole community, giving people like something special, like a specially curated experience just for them, not like something that I'm pouring out into the general market and hoping that people like get attached to.
Yeah, I love that. So now that we're in a new year, what can we expect from you music-wise? I know you dropped something at the top of 2021, but now being in 2022, what can we expect from SGaWD?
Well, I'm hoping to drop more music. What I'm personally excited for is visuals.
Yes.
Hoping to drop more visuals. Hoping to incorporate choreography into my visuals as well. because I like to dance. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to see like how I could like play around with that and see how cute that would be.
Yeah.
So yeah, visuals, choreography,
Yeah.
more collaborations like these ones.
Yeah.
I know. So yeah, that should be it.
Oh my gosh.
Just more nice stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like you have a good eye for, like, you're a musical artist, but I feel like you're an overall creative artist in general. So
thank you. I
from your
appreciate
visuals. So I'm very excited to see that.
Thank you.
But thank you so much for talking with me. I feel like you dropped so many gems during this whole interview. Like, I can't wait to just, I just can't wait. I can't wait to see the way you flourish within the next forever. Amen. I don't even want to say 10 years, forever. Amen. So thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Shout out Eno. You guys go follow her.
Yes.
Follow us.
Follow her. So shout out your socials one more time and tell them to listen to.
So you can follow me on Instagram at SGaWD01, so SGaWD01, and you can follow me on Twitter at the same handle, no stress. Follow me on TikTok at TheGawd, TheeGawd, and you should listen to my latest EP, Savage Bitch Juice. My release last year in November, so rack up the numbers for me so we can get some nice stuff out for you guys.
Yes. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you for coming.
I had so much fun,
gosh.
Especially on Song Association.
Yes. The vocals for me. All right, thank you guys for watching and tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.